Hi, this is Alan Saunders for Pittsburgh Sports Live here at Heinz Field, where the Pitt Panthers just knocked off Syracuse in overtime by a score of 44-37. It was an important win for the Panthers, but it looked like at times an unlikely one. They went down into an early 14-0 hole. They struggled with the passing game all day, but the Panthers really bailed out by a few big plays, especially in the running game, where Qadree Ollison had a 69-yard touchdown as Darrin had 2 scores, including a 7-yarder in overtime to give Pitt the lead for good. It was the kind of game where I think Pitt just decided the conditions weren't great. The passing game wasn't really clicking. They were going to hand the ball to their 2 senior running backs and let them win the game, and they did just that as Hall and Ollison finished with a combined over 300 yards of offense today.
And our offensive line did a really great job. And, we put it on the seniors to get the job done. So, I can't say it enough how good they were up front and how bad they wanted it. They set the tone.
I think 15 of the last 16 plays were run plays. What do you think about playing that smash mouth type of football?
I mean, we got 2 senior running backs who want to win. And we put it on ourselves and say, hey, it's on us. Nobody's going to get this win. We got to go out there and get it right.
Take advantage of that?
Yeah, pretty much. We just, like I said, we asked for the game to just be on our backs, just put it on us. Just put it on the backs, put it on the offensive line, put it on the seniors, really. I think that's what we did.
You guys have spent a lot of time sharing carries and having your own personal 100-yard games. What was it like to be able to do it out there, back and forth, kind of the two-headed monsters Coach called you, and both put 100+ in this game?
It was great. There was a drive where Darrin's first touchdown, before, we usually, my dog, we usually rotate, every, certain amount of plays, but, he ripped off a really good run, got us down to the 15-yard line, and I asked him, I was like, you want to finish it? You can finish it. And he said he wanted to finish the drive, man, and he did with a touchdown. So we're very, we're 2 guys that are very unselfish. We want to see each other succeed, and that's the thing, man. We're both unselfish, and I think when you're unselfish like that, you got a bunch of guys that are unselfish. You don't have any expectations. You just go out there and play, and the result is the result at the end of the game.
Of course, the game might not have ever gotten to overtime if it hadn't been for the heroics of Pitt's kicker, Alex Kessman. Kessman had a fantastic day in the rain, miserable conditions here at Heinz Field. The rain was actually cause for delay of over an hour just into the third quarter, but it didn't seem to affect Kessman. He kicked from 54 and 55 in the rain into the open end of Heinz Field. The 55-yarder is a new stadium record, college and professional. To top that off, he kicked a 45-yarder with 12 seconds left to send the game into overtime.
Sideline might have to go in and tie this game. What's going through your head in that moment?
I want it. I want it, man. I mean, we punch the ball in, we win, and that's the ideal situation. But if we can't get it, I want that field goal. That's what we live for. That's what us specialists we live for. And he might have been a little bit nervous out there. He was shaking a little bit, but he calmed himself and did a great job. So Cal acts like a veteran. He's obviously a great center.
Defensively, the Panthers probably don't feel great about the 37-point total from Syracuse, but they did make a number of big plays, including Theron Coleman intercepting Eric Dungy in the end zone to seal the victory in overtime. Dane Jackson also returned a fumble for a touchdown. Amir Watts had an interception. And the nickel defense seemed to play better the second time around, holding Syracuse quarterback Eric Dungy under 200 yards, more interceptions than touchdowns. And Pat Narduzzi was pleased with that unit's effort.
It's a good football team, as I said. Yeah, it's a win. I thought our defense played lights out. They put, we were put in some bad situations at times. I don't know how many, at least 3 short fields. And then even you think about the turnover. Kenny gets, smacked in the head, gets his head torn off pretty much, and it's a turnover on a pass play. That was a sack, Jerry. It's a sack turnover, and our kids held him to a field goal. There were some major wins out there as far as our defense played. Lights out, I thought, against a good football team.
That's all for this week from Heinz Field. Next week, the Panthers will head to South Bend, Indiana, where they'll face a top-ranked Notre Dame team in an important non-conference matchup. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.